Okay, factorise and solve this for 3 marks. So it's definitely, I know I can do it, just may take me a few goes to get there. So it's going to be x and x to start off with. I've got to get 30. How can I get that? 1 and 30, 2 and 15, 3 and 10, not 4, 5 and 6. It's negative, so 1's going to be plus and 1's going to be minus. And I've got to get minus x. There's only one difference, so it's pretty obviously going to be 5 and 6. And then it's going to be, I want it to be negative x, so it's going to be the bigger one's going to be negative and the smaller one's going to be plus. Just check it. X squared minus 6x's plus 5x's, which makes minus 1x's, and 5 times by minus 6 is minus 30. I've done it. I've factorised it. I've now got to solve it. So I've got something times something is 0, so I've always put the word either x plus 5 equals 0, or x minus 6 equals 0. Now a little equation, solve that one, take away 5 from both sides, I'll get x equals negative 5, and here solve this one, add 6 to both sides, x equals 6. So that's part A done. And now for part B, so it's leaving it in third form, so it's not going to be, that's going to have a square root in it. It's obviously from a non-calculated paper, or else it would have said to 1 or 2 decimal places. It's going to be the formula. Formula's in the front of the formula sheet. It is x equals minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. But it's in the formula sheet at the beginning. A is the number of x squareds, so a in this case is 2. B is the number of x's, which in this case is just 1. And c is the number bit at the end, which in this case is negative 2. And I just have to substitute all that in. I get x equals negative b, that's negative 1, plus or minus the square root of b squared, so that's 1, minus 4 times a, which is 2, times by c, which is negative 2. And I've got negative times negative, which make a positive, and that's all over 2a's, which is 4. So I get x equals minus 1, plus or minus the square root of, let's work out this bit here. 4 times 2 is 8, times by 2 is 16, and I've got minus times a minus, which makes a plus, so that'll be 1 plus 16, that's 17 over 4, and that would probably do, but they might want you to split it up to get minus a quarter plus or minus a quarter of root 17, and that would certainly be okay, but you could actually say that that's minus a quarter plus a quarter of root 17, or minus a quarter minus a quarter of root 17, and that would definitely do it. It's quite a lot of work for that one, for question 7, for those 3 marks. That's done.